Welcome back, everybody. I am Mish.
I'm Bree, and this is Chat MBTea, where we talk about life and shoot the shit. So, Mish, what are we doing today?
I am so excited for this episode. It is going to be fun, I hope.
I think so.
I think so. We are doing a Mount Rushmore of top feelings in the world.
Ooh.
And I'm so excited. So basically, how it works is we talk about our top 4 feelings in the world, and we go back and forth. We don't know what the other one wrote, and we'll debate. And then at the end, we will collectively decide the podcast's Mount Rushmore of top feelings in the world.
I love it. Is there any rules, any emphasis that we need to put on this?
We cannot choose the same thing.
Okay.
So, for example, if you say something that was on my list, I cannot say the same thing.
Ooh, okay.
So we need to have 4 different feelings.
I like it.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Anything else?
You can't switch what you said. You can't take backsies.
No take backsies.
No
Got
take
it.
backsies.
Okay, we could do that. Fabulous.
Okay. Shall we get into it?
I guess so.
Do you want to go first?
I think you should go first.
Okay. I'll go first.
All right. Let's hear it.
My first one, wait, let me pull up my notes app. My first one is peeing after holding it in for a really long time.
Oh, that's me every Wednesday. Every Wednesday when I come home from work,
Yeah.
I die.
It is one of the best feelings. It is so relieving. I have a story actually of why I appreciate this so much.
Okay, let's hear it.
Because I don't remember how old I was, but my brother went to school in like upstate something, New York, I think. And the drive was a very, very long drive. And my mom drove me. We went to go visit him. But when you drive in upstate New York, you're driving on the side of a mountain.
Literally.
No rest stops, no bathroom. You're on a cliff.
Mhm.
There's nowhere to even pull over. There are no bushes to squat in. So I remember being in the back seat, like
Done.
crying. Like I needed to go so bad.
Mhm.
And then I remember I held it. I did not pee myself. I don't know how, because it was painful. And we got there and I like sprinted. First person that we saw, my mom's like, bathroom. And they were like there. And I ran. And it was like the best feeling. I still remember it to this day.
You're just like,
Yeah. And now, and because like since I started this workout challenge thing, he has me drinking a lot of water, which I usually don't normally do.
right.
So I'm drinking a lot of water and I constantly have to pee. So just like going to the bathroom and going to pee is so nice.
It really is. I have no rebuttals. None. Not a
Yeah.
single one.
It's a great feeling.
It is.
Okay.
All right. My first of 4 is getting into bed after a long day.
Bitch. That was one of mine. But
Beat you to it.
But I do have something to add to that.
Okay.
It's even better when you're on your feet all day.
yes.
Not only like it's a long day, like when you're on your feet and like you could feel it through your heels and like all the way up your leg, that pain.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Getting into bed and just feeling your muscles relax.
So every year, for the holidays, I bake cookies.
Yeah.
I bake a ridiculous amount of cookies. Like, it is not like, oh, I bake like a couple batches here and there. Like, I'm talking like well over 100, 200 cookies. And it takes forever. So I am literally standing in front of an oven for hours.
Mm-hmm.
Hours. And when I tell you, the heels and the balls of my feet
Mm-hmm.
kill me.
Yeah.
So like all I'm thinking about is like after that, like just getting into my bed and like not feeling the pressure on my feet.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
That is, if there's something that I can critique about it, it would be that.
I would agree with it. I like it.
Also, if I can make another critique, after an everything shower.
After an everything shower is good. It's not as good though.
No, I mean, like, you still had the long day.
Oh, if I had a long day, I'm not taking an everything shower.
Oh.
It's not happening.
Oh.
I'm getting in, I'm getting clean, and I'm getting out.
Okay.
You take an everything shower after a long day?
It depends.
I mean, sometimes you have to.
Right, but sometimes it's like if I'm cooking for the holidays, right? Or like baking, like you said. If I have time, if I know that I need to wash my hair, I wash my hair twice a week. And if it's a Saturday and I know I need to wash my hair, like I've been running errands all day, I've been on my feet all day, I've been cleaning, doing laundry, whatever. Then I know I need to wash my hair, so I'm going to go shower. And then I'm going to go stand in my kitchen for the next 6 hours and then go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Done deal.
Right.
Done deal. With clean sheets.
Listen, clean sheets make everything better.
Clean sheets make everything better.
Clean
sheets
not a
are
single
top
complaint.
tier.
They, honest to God, not top. Not even a single complaint there.
I can't get into clean sheets without my hair being washed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but interesting.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't have enough time to be picky.
Oh.
So, like, if my hair's not washed that day, I mean, the sheets are clean and I'm glad I had the time to change them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I wash my hair every Saturday, Wednesday and Saturday. And we change our sheets every Saturday.
Okay. See, typically I wash my hair every Tuesday and Friday.
Okay.
And because of that, I typically don't have time to change my sheets Friday, usually a Saturday or a Sunday type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, at that, it is what it is. You know?
Yeah. Still close.
Yeah, not like day 4 of like a hair wash. Like that's that's different. No.
Can't do it.
No.
All right. Well, since you took one of mine, picture this.
Okay.
You're on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
You were at the beach all day.
Mm-hmm.
You're crisped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm listening.
There's salt and sand and ocean water in your hair and everywhere it doesn't need to be. Okay, you're there all day. The sun was beating. It's gorgeous weather. You come back to your hotel room or home, whatever. You shower. Okay. You wash everything out. You feel cleaner than you've ever felt
in your whole life?
Yes. Unmatched feeling. But then, after you shower, you get in bed.
And nap?
And nap.
You bitch. You bitch. That was mine. A nap after a long beach day.
Unmatched.
Oh my God.
Naked.
Oh.
Naked.
Like lotioned, naked, just knocked out. Because it's not like a nap.
No.
It's not like I took a little slumber.
No.
It's like you wake up from the dead.
Yes. You wake up from the dead, but you're tan. Your hair is clean. Your highlights are coming out.
Yes.
And you just woke up from the nap of your life.
Literally.
You just had the shower of your life and you woke up from the nap of your life and your mom's making dinner or you're about to get ready to go out to dinner across the street. My God.
The only thing that I can add to that would make it better is having a sandwich while on the beach prior to doing any of that.
Fair.
Like, I'm sorry, but like sandwich in the middle of like a long beach day, top tier.
Yeah.
Top tier. But that?
Yes. I know. I know.
Oh my God.
Amazing. Just one of the best feelings in the entire world.
You're knocked, like literally passed out. You're slumbering to all slumbers. Okay. And you wake up at 3 a.m.
Oh, that's a good one.
Thirsty as hell. And there just happens to be a water bottle on the side table and you chug that shit. That feeling of like, oh my goodness, I feel like, you know, when you feel like SpongeBob when he goes to visit Sandy and you're like,
so dehydrated.
And just that like chugging of the water and then you're like, I'm good. You close your eyes and just go right back to
knockout. That was me last night. I woke up because, no, it was the night before. I was eating pickles.
Ooh.
And I ate a lot of, and they make you, every
salty.
time I eat them, I wake up in the middle of the night dying of thirst. And I ate a bunch of pickles. I went to bed. I woke up, I think it was 2 a.m.
Okay.
So thirsty, chugged water, peed, came back to bed
Oh.
and knocked out. It was incredible.
Because the sleep after it
Yes.
is just unmatched.
After 5 a.m., you're like, shit.
Literally.
You can't go back to sleep now because
No.
my alarm's about to go off any minute.
Right.
Even though it's like another hour, but still, it's like
You're not going to sleep only an hour.
Exactly. That was a good one.
That was a really good
That
one.
was a good one. Okay. You're going to a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You started getting ready at like 1, 2 o'clock. Maybe it's like a 4 or 5 o'clock ceremony.
Okay.
You're getting ready. You did your makeup. You did your hair. You washed your hair. You blew out your hair. You put on your dress and you put on your heels and you bounce to this wedding.
Mm-hmm.
You're at this wedding and there's the ceremony and then there's the cocktail hour where you're on your feet and then you're, at the reception dancing for 5 hours and then you drive home and you take your heels off. You finally take your heels off. Or you get in the car and you take your heels off.
It's the best and worst feeling.
I know.
Like, it is amazing because you're like, thank God these death traps are off of my feet.
But the pain that's still there.
The walk afterwards where like your feet just hurt.
Yes. Even though you're barefoot now, like walking in your house.
Oh,
my God.
painful.
But then you get in that bed.
Oh,
and they relax.
Oof.
Top tier.
Absolutely.
Taking your heels off.
Me and heels are not friends. I like the way they look,
Yeah.
but I hate wearing them.
Yeah.
And I have some pairs that I would fist fight, like genuinely fist fight.
Oh, I know.
You know exactly.
I know
which
exactly
ones.
which ones.
The black strappy
the
ones.
YSL ones.
No, those are so comfortable. They're comfortable in comparison to other heels.
Which black strappy ones?
Do you remember the black? It has just a thin strap around my ankle and a thin.
Yes, I do. I remember those.
They are gorgeous.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
Oh, they're Rossi, right?
Yes,
those?
Gianvito Rossi.
Yeah.
When I tell you gorgeous, but the pain these shoes bring me. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But taking them off?
I know.
Delish.
I know. All right, hit me.
All right. Oh. You're hanging out with friends. You guys are like talking, bullshitting, just kind of vibing out. And it's getting late. And then all of a sudden, someone says something semi out of pocket, but you're like slightly delirious. And you start laughing. And then everyone starts laughing. And you're laughing at this point. Like everyone's just dying. And you're laughing so hard. Your stomach hurts. You're on the verge of tears. And no one can physically stop. Because you're just feeding off of that energy.
Yeah.
It's just like a top tier moment because you'll laugh about it for the next 6 hours.
Yeah.
Even if the laughing stops, if you look at someone just slightly the wrong way, that's it. It starts all over again.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a good feeling.
It's just that like happy. It's a different kind of happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
like a careless happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good one. That's a good one. There was one that I was going to do, but you actually made me think of a different one.
Okay.
So I'm going to swap it out. Summer.
Mm-hmm.
Bonfire.
Oof.
At night.
Hell yeah.
Sitting around, whether it be with your friends, your family. My parents have a fire pit in their backyard, and we just sit, make s'mores, roast marshmallows after being in the pool all day.
Ooh.
So we were in the pool, we had lunch outside, we grilled, we went inside, we showered, we did, whatever, got clean, had dinner, and then it starts getting dark and my brother and my dad are outside putting the firewood on, starting the fire, and then we all just kind of gather out there, sit around, laugh, make our s'mores. And it's summer, so it's like carefree.
Yeah, it's like that, like it's like semi-cool, but it's not cold type thing. The only stipulation I have with that is it has to be real wood.
Yes.
Because the smell is it makes it what it is.
Yes.
Because like, we have a fire pit, but it's an electric fire pit. It's not the same vibe. It's not.
Yeah, I love I love the smell of bonfires, real wood. Like if you walk out and you smell that smell, you're like,
Yes.
ooh, someone's bonfiring.
But I don't like it on my clothes afterwards. I'm like, "Ooh, you gotta wash this."
Yeah, but then you wash it.
I know,
Like,
but
by the time, you go home to take your clothes off, you're taking them off anyway to go shower to then go to bed.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I like it. I'm a fan.
Okay.
I'm a fan.
Okay.
You're out drinking all night.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically for us, you are at my house for a famous party, hammered, dying. You go to sleep, you wake up the next morning, hungover as shit. And you go to the bagel store.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese, greasy,
Oh, yeah.
ketchup, a cup of coffee.
Oh, yeah.
And you just sit there and eat it in silence.
Yep. Wow, we haven't had one of those in years.
I know.
But that's a good
feeling,
one.
that first bite where you're like, this is literally my only lifeline to
And
being
that
alive.
First sip of coffee.
Oh,
Yeah.
unmatched.
You could feel it going down your throat and into your stomach. You could literally feel it traveling. That iced coffee. Oh my God. Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. And like the rest of the day, you're down for the count. But the only thing that got you even awake
Was
and
that
still
bacon, egg, and
was
cheese.
that bacon, egg, and cheese.
And the coffee.
Literally, that's
Oh,
it.
yeah. And then you sit around and talk about it.
And then you just sit there and you're like, so that was kind of crazy.
Yeah. And then you look through the videos and the pictures. I remember there's so many videos of us just dancing. That's all we do at your party.
I know, we just dance. Dance and drink.
It's awesome.
Dance and drink.
Yeah.
It's a good time. There's a couple of things that, if you've ever, okay, this is a PSA to everybody. If you don't know what I mean, great. But if you ever hear this term, I want warning bells to go off in your head and you to be like, oh, I listened to Chat MBTea and Bree said I need to say absolutely not. If anyone ever offers you at a bar to fight the bear, you say no. You say no.
What the hell does that mean?
I could throw up thinking about it.
Well, you have to tell me now.
So
just don't throw up.
I will. I'll try my best. My cousin.
Uh-huh.
And so he comes back from school and he was like, oh my gosh, him and his dad, my uncle, are like, oh my gosh, we got to do this thing. We did it while we were there. It was so cool, blah, blah, blah. We're going to fight the bear. I'm like, all right, what is that? He's like, don't worry about it. Just come here. And when we have a lot of people coming to a party, we'll hire a bartender so that way none of us have to bartend. And our nickname for our bartender that we always hire is Red, because my brother called her Red one time. It was like a whole thing. And he's like, all right, we're going to fight the bear. And she's like, oh God, it's going to be one of those nights. I'm like, what does this mean? She's like, just don't do it. I'm like, what do you mean don't do it? So
when the bartender is telling you not to do it, that's when you know, don't do it. But you did it anyway, didn't you?
Of course I did.
Oh my God.
So fighting the bear is a one after the other of a Jaeger bomb and an Irish car bomb. So if you don't know, a Jaeger bomb is it's a shot of Jaeger and Red Bull. And then immediately after, it's Jameson in Guinness.
Ew. Ew.
After the second one, I don't remember, but I had like 5 more.
Ew.
Don't fight the bear is my point of that. But if you do fight the bear, go get a bacon, egg, and cheese afterwards with some iced coffee because it's solid. It's solid. It's solid.
Well, thank you for that lesson. I will not be fighting any bears.
I surely hope not.
Did you ever hear of the different bear types and like what to do? There's
Yes.
If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay
get
down.
down.
If it's white, good night. That's wild.
Wild.
But it's nice.
I mean,
to remember, I guess.
what the hell is happening?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm still stuck on that frickin' Jaeger and Guinness shot. Disgusting.
Jameson and Guinness.
And Guinness. Ew.
Ugh. There was not a single time it was enjoyable. Not a single time.
Oh, but then why did you have more?
Have you met me? You're asking the wrong person.
Well, I can yell about it now.
I mean, it happens.
Don't do it again.
I just told them not to do it. Of course I'm not going to do it.
You can't do it.
Trust me.
That's nasty.
Can't do it.
Ew.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Ew. All right. Getting into our last segment of this game, let's pick the top 4 for the podcast. What is Chat MBTea's Mount Rushmore of top feelings? Do we want to refresh
Yes.
what we said? What
Yes.
each of us said?
Okay.
Okay. I said peeing after holding it in for a really long time,
Okay.
napping after a beach day and a shower,
Mm-hmm.
taking your heels off after an event,
Yes.
and bonfire in the summer.
Okay. All right. Let's start from the top.
Wait, would you refresh yours?
Oh, sorry. Getting into bed after a long day, laughing so hard your stomach hurts, and you're like crying, chugging water when you wake up at 3 a.m., or a bacon, egg, and cheese and a cup of coffee after a night out of drinking.
Ooh.
I know.
All right.
I know.
Yikes.
Okay. I think the best way to do this is let's start from the top
Okay.
and work our way down.
Okay.
So what do you think should be number 1 out of all 8?
I'm going to have to say peeing after holding it in.
Really?
Yeah. Because I can't focus when I have to pee. And you're doing that like funny dance of like trying to hold it in. You know what I mean? Like I can't function when I have to pee really bad.
That's not the best feeling though.
Well, no, it's relieving that. Like not having that feeling anymore.
No, I understand your point, but I disagree.
Oh. Bitch. Okay. Well, what's yours then?
The beach day shower nap. I'm sorry, it's unmatched.
I'll agree with you there.
So beach day shower nap is number 1.
Okay. Fine. Because that was going to be my side. Like they're they're 2 very different feelings. Sorry, I'm shaking the table.
Okay. That was going to be the okay.
They're 2 very different feelings, but they're both like
Just unmatched.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, beach day shower nap is
Yes.
number 1.
Okay.
Okay, what do you think should be number 2?
Getting into bed after a long day.
After taking your heels off? No, I mean like we could combine the 2.
No, we're not allowed to make changes.
Nah.
You know this.
Nah.
Come on. What is your number 2?
Hey, I didn't rush you. Okay, fine. Getting into bed after a long day. I know that's what you said. I'm agreeing with you.
So your number 1 was peeing after holding it in.
Oh,
And so we are at number 2. Your number 1 didn't make it.
okay. Peeing after holding it.
You need to be more argumentative.
Okay, well, okay, fine. Rewind. Since my number 1 didn't make it to number 1, I'm going with my number 1 for number 2, and I'm going to say peeing after holding it in for a really long time.
That's your number 1?
That is now my number 2 because we already picked number 1.
It can't be number 2.
What do you mean? We're on number 2.
That's the number 1.
What?
You're not understanding.
No.
When you go pee, what number is that?
Oh. I hate you.
You were like,
Man,
it is my number 2 because it wasn't my number 1.
that was good. That was a good one.
Okay. Plead your case.
I did plead my case.
No. Why is it better than getting into a long day after getting into a long day after bed? That is not at all a good feeling. Getting into bed after a long day. Why is it better?
Because peeing after holding it in for hours feels so unbelievably relieving.
Okay, so does getting into bed after a long day.
I know that, but
what?
But you can still function until you get into bed. Like, you're still going to do what you need to do before you get into bed. You're going to finish the things that you need to do. But I can't finish what I need to do until I peed because I'm going to pee my pants.
So you're saying there's more urgency?
Correct.
I guess.
Yes. Not you. Yes. The answer is yes. That makes sense, Mish. That is a great analysis. Tell me that I'm wrong. Are you really going to stand there and tell me that I'm wrong? She's the Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
She came down in a bubble, dog. Oh my gosh. All right, fine.
Thank you. Hell yeah.
After holding it in. Okay.
It should have been number 1.
No. Did you
because peeing is not number 2.
Oh. So glad you finally caught on.
Hey. Fuck off.
Okay. Number 3.
Waking up at 3 a.m. and chugging water.
I agree with that.
I think that's like, it's more so the 3 a.m. and the fact that you still have hours to sleep and you don't have to. And then you're also thirsty and the water's standing there. And it's like also fresh water for me because I always have my water bottle on my nightstand.
Yeah,
and I
same.
just fill it before bed. So there's still some ice in there. It's nice and cold.
I don't like cold water.
Well, you know what? I'll just go fuck myself then.
You do you. What do you want to say? Oh, no. No, stay, Michelle. It's fine. Like, come on. Honestly, though,
We're punchy today.
We are. It's fun, though. It's kind of fun. But I will say there are times where it just hits different when it's like a water bottle that's been in your room for like a week and it's the only water. Listen, I'm not saying that this hasn't happened in years because, reusable waters. But when it's like that, you like had like a sip of it and you forgot it was there and it's like sitting on like a desk or a side table and you're like up and you're like, I'm either going downstairs or I'm drinking that. And you drink it and you're like, scratch the spot.
Have you ever had... I remember distinctly when I was still living at my parents' house, and this was like really kind of before reusable water and whatever. We never had water bottles.
Okay.
We never bought them. So I would go to bed and I would wake up in the middle of the night thirsty, and I would go downstairs, fill a cup of water from the fridge, cold water, and chug it downstairs.
Ooh.
And then walk back up and cozy my ass in bed, and it's nice.
We've always been a water bottle household.
Oh, I know. I would always take the waters from the fridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, my mother like hoards a water bottle with her at all times, and it's like not a regular size water bottle. It's like the big ones like this.
Yeah.
So we've always been a water bottle household, but it wasn't until recently that I started filling up water from like something.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you know what also that reminds me of, completely off topic, but when it's late at night and like you go have a snack and all the lights are off and you just have like the light from the refrigerator and you're like standing there with like your little fork, like,
yeah.
It's good.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or when you're craving something and you like go into the pantry to go look
and
you just happen to like find exactly what you were craving.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, number 4. Let's hear it.
I just went.
I know, but you're going to go again because I feel like you feel bad.
Why do I feel? I don't feel bad. What do I feel bad about?
You cave easier. I'll argue with you more.
I do.
So go ahead. And what's your 4?
I'm between 2.
Tell me 'em.
Taking your heels off.
Okay.
And bacon, egg, and cheese.
I'm between bacon, egg, and cheese and getting into bed after a long day.
Oh, I thought you said that already. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That's still in the mix. I'm going to have to say getting into bed. I love my bed. I love, even if it's not a long day, just getting into bed. But like after a long day, I appreciate it so much more.
Really?
Yeah.
I could vibe with it.
Did you have any other contenders that you wanted to argue?
Yes. Oh no, for number 4.
Yeah.
Like I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Genuinely. All right. So our final 4. Chat MBTea's top 4. Our Mount Rushmore of best feelings is 1. Beach day shower nap. Unmatched. 2. Peeing after holding it in for a long time. 3. Chugging water when you wake up at 3 a.m. thirsty as fuck.
Yep.
And 4. Getting into bed after a long day.
Hell yeah. That's that's a very solid top 4 feelings, I think.
I think that's unmatched.
Yeah.
Do you have any contenders, things that weren't said, but you were like, that's a solid feeling?
I didn't. Let me look at my notes. Oh, one thing that I did write as backup, taking your bra off, showering, and then getting into sweats.
Yes.
Just like taking your bra off, period, or like taking your work clothes after.
Oh my gosh, you're like, get off.
Get off of me.
Literally.
Get off of me. Taking your hair out of a ponytail after it's been in a ponytail, like us after this.
Oh my gosh.
Taking this out, unmatched.
Yeah.
Because when it starts like hurting back here and then you finally get to just. Yeah. One of the best feelings. Getting into fresh sheets after an everything shower.
Yeah, 100%.
Like hair washed, scrubbed, shaved, lotioned, the whole 9.
Love it.
Skincare.
Love it.
That's
yes.
Great. What about you?
Okay. Have you ever like gone out and like you get a drink and you take that first sip and it tastes like it's going to be a good night?
Because you taste alcohol?
No, it's just like, I don't know what it is. It's the vibe of everything. The actual drink itself is like made well.
Yeah.
Like it happened the other day. I went out to dinner with Alice and I ordered a mango margarita, which I have not ordered in a hot minute.
That sounds good.
Oh my God. I took a sip of this and I was like, this summer is going to be unreal.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah. And you guys are vibing.
Right.
The atmosphere is nice.
Everything just comes together.
Yeah. It was like a Friday night.
Yes.
Right.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Another one is, driving home from work and having every stoplight be green.
Yes.
Where you're just like, yes.
I thought of something for my list, but it was more of like not hitting traffic.
Yes.
That's a great feeling.
It is.
Yeah. Like when you're on the parkway and you're
like, where's everybody?
Booking it
But
down.
like, thank you.
Yeah.
Getting your coffee and taking the sip and it's made perfectly.
Oh my God. Yes. I actually was complaining the other day because I don't go to Starbucks as often anymore.
Yeah.
I have my coffee machine at home, make my own coffee. But on the off chance that I do, I want it to be freaking perfect.
Literally.
Because I don't go very often. You better be 100 out of 10. But I went the other day and I waited all day for this. I knew that I was going to be by the Target where the Starbucks is inside. And I said, I'm going to make it a point to go in there. I'm going to get the matcha with the lavender cold foam. And I was so excited. Because it's a good drink when made well. It was not made well at all. And I was pissed. I almost threw it away. I didn't finish it. But like it was so bad. And I was so disappointed. And I haven't had one since. But it's like that's my last memory of having it.
I will say Starbucks matcha has fell off.
It has, right?
Oh, when I tell you, I went out with one of my good friends from college. We went to the Grove not too long ago, and I ordered a venti iced matcha, and I asked the lady, I said, is it sweetened? She said, yes. I said, so I don't need to add any syrups, nothing. She goes, no. We walk outside. I take a sip. It was straight grass water.
Yeah.
I threw the whole thing out.
Yeah.
$8. I just take my $8 and burn it.
Well, okay, the Grove is also a shit show on the weekends. There's so many people in that Starbucks that it's like they're so chaotic in there that they usually don't ever make a drink accurately when there's so many people,
Yeah.
especially on the weekend. But my issue with matcha, because I'll usually get it with a cold foam, so like that'll kind of balance that grassiness.
Yeah.
But my issue is when they don't shake it enough, and then you get the clumps of the freaking matcha powder in your mouth. That's nasty. And then on top of it, so this is my drink, the foam wasn't foamed.
Oh, it was like liquid.
It was like liquid, so that I wasn't, that balance
Wasn't there.
It wasn't there. And I can't stand when the foam isn't foamed. I need it to be freaking frothed to the freaking T, okay? Frothed with a capital F.
Frothed.
Frothed.
Oh my gosh. Wait. So I used to make my own matcha lattes in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Like iced.
Uh-huh.
And you have the frother that you
Yeah.
have?
Yeah.
That's what I have. If
Yeah.
you fill your almond milk to the second line,
Uh-huh.
and then you add in, I think it's like a tablespoon, not a tablespoon, don't do that. I think it's a teaspoon of matcha powder, and set it to the cold setting.
Yeah.
Add ice, add a little sugar or like a syrup if you want.
Yeah.
It is better than any Starbucks matcha I've ever had.
Wait, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, because anytime I've ever tried to make it, I would dissolve it in hot water and then pour it over the milk, and it's just like, it's not the same.
No. I don't why add the extra steps. Throw the powder right into the milk and put the frother.
Wow, genius.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Genius.
It was a
I need
kick.
to try that.
It was a kick for a hot minute. It was good.
I'm about to get on that kick. I will. They add some like sugar-free vanilla syrup in there.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good one. Ooh, I got that creamer.
Mm-hmm.
The lavender
Yeah.
Starbucks creamer. Froth that and put it on top. Hell yeah. I'm about to order matcha now.
Amazon has them. They're actually really good. They're not bad.
Yeah.
And then my last one was after you've just deep cleaned something and you're just standing there and like looking at it and you're like, oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
That's how I feel after, yes, when I clean, but also after the cleaning people come.
And
I'm like, nobody touch anything. No one lives here. No one. You want us to lay on the couch? No. Sit on the floor. No. You want to cook? No. We're not cooking. We're ordering. Because that stove is spotless and it's going to stay that way for as long as I can help it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good feelings.
They are. They really are.
But yeah, I like our top 4.
We did solid.
You guys should give us ideas of other topic Mount Rushmores we should do. Maybe next time we'll do like worst feelings in the world.
Ooh.
Top 4 worst.
So like our thought process here is we're going to throw these in sporadically every couple of episodes or so, and just kind of have a little debate, see what's going on.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
It's nice. I like this.
It was fun.
It was fun.
It was.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, you guys. Feel free to email us, give us some ideas or, questions, whatever. Feel free. Email us at chatmbtea@gmail.com. You can also text us on our website, which is linked below, and also in our Instagram bio, which is, you guessed it, Chat MBTea, where we post our content. And if you are listening and not watching and would like to watch and see the beautiful Ginge, who is the podcast mascot, who's laying here with us, our YouTube channel is Chat MBTea. We release episodes every Thursday at midnight, so make sure to like and subscribe and tell your friends. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.